That's what not want to advance, and that's what we believe in. And they want to use our own money to fight us. They will meet us. Forget about their dismissing political parties, their dismissing opposition. We are here waiting for them. When the time comes, they will know who is Northerner. They will know who are Nigerian citizens. And we are not afraid of their arrest. How many will they arrest? If people fought military, the military regime was forced to stand still. Nadeko was there, and other pro-democracy activists they there, and they fought military, and they bring democracy. Is it
a very good brother, Peter Obi, thinks that it was rigged out of that election?
I'm not going to discuss Peter Obi here. I've told you.
There are those who think that that is going to be the next president of Nigeria.
I'm not going to discuss Peter Obi here. It's just...
That's your brother.
Yes, of course.
Where is solidarity?
There's no solidarity. I'm a member of APC. Any day I join Labour Party, I will have solidarity. I'm not going to discuss Peter Obi here.
You don't think Peter Obi is going to be...
I don't want to discuss Peter Obi.
Why?
Because I don't want to do that. There's no problem.
You think he's a big force in the
No,
Southeast?
I don't want to discuss Peter Obi in any kind.
Are you afraid to discuss Peter Obi because you know that he's a big political force?
Listen to me. I can discuss Tinubu. He's the leader of my party. I'm not a member of Labour Party. Any day you see members of Labour Party, you can ask them about Peter Obi.
You're a Southeast leader.
Yes, I'm a Southeast leader.
You're a big voice in the Nigerian politics.
I'm a big voice in the world economy and Nigerian politics, but I don't want to discuss Peter Obi.
Did he offend you?
No.
You're just afraid. Because you are the one who said, according to you, this is what you said. You said that your party, APC, not afraid of opposition coalition.
Well,
so why are you afraid to talk about Peter Obi?
Because I don't want to discuss him.
There's no way anybody will be praising this government without appearing like a fool.
And also Carlo is denying his Igbo identity because of political reason. I'm not going to vote for Obi. I'm not going to support Igbo agenda, no biafra agenda. All I know is Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Thank you for that wonderful question. For me, I think the problem of the Igbos are the Igbo themselves. The major problems the Igbos today are having is that the Igbo man is now coming out to stab his own fellow Igbo brother. This is the same man who should at least now that power, if truly he has the interest of the Igbos at heart. Now is the time for Igbo man to be the president of the country. Igbos have in time past served other people. Served, voted for PDP, voted for Hausa, voted for Yoruba man. Now, why is it that it is now time for them to champion that it is time for Igbos to become president? Majority of them could not come out and say anything just because of their greed and their alliance with the Yoruba man. And tomorrow, if the same thing persists, they will say Nigerian xenophobia. But even the Igbo leaders are the ones championing what xenophobia. For a character like Senator Otti to come online and condemn Peter Obi just because of his stupid affiliation with APC, that is the height of it. In terms of competence, integrity, is Obi not better than him? Now Obi and the North is pushing for a coalition. Why can't you come out and support Obi? And it says that for the first time, let an Igbo man become the president. So they said it. So Otti Kalu, he should tell us the links he has with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. What links does he have with Bola Ahmed Tinubu? That the reason why being that he is pushing for the return of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, even putting on a customized clothes to the yellow chamber to support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The question is that how long can he sustain this kind of selfishness and greed? 2025 budget, despite his romance with the president, he cannot attract budget to the southeast. Of what use are you now championing for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Why are you in the Senate? Just because you want to be called because of to call a senator. No project. No project. Southeast were what excluded in the 25 budget. No single road was allocated to the southeast. So that is the same thing. Now, he even went as far boasting that Tinubu will win the entire southeast. What magic does not perform? Let us come and tell Nigeria. What magic does he want to perform for Tinubu to win? The same people you tag terrorists. The same person. Now you claim that the president is your friend. That you know him since that time. You cannot use that personal relationship to release to secure the bail of nnamdikanu. You are not doing that. You are holding. See, I can tell you that the Igbo leaders are on.
That's why I tell you that about Wike, when it comes to Fulani conquering the entire eastern region politically, making sure that they are able to put a certain governor or a certain figure as governor who will be loyal to do their bid at the end of the day. Because they have the resources, they have the wealth, they have the crude oil to control whatever they want to control at the end of the day. They have whatever it takes to stop whatever they want to stop at any particular time. That's the most important thing. As simple as that. So imagine where the person that somebody that's supposed to be third or fourth or thereabout becoming a governor, and he's saying that Abia made me governor. Imagine the situation. Now I can tell you that you can hardly point any governor in the entire eastern Nigeria, including Chukuma Soludo, without Fulani hand inside.
Maybe that the situation of Imo State is a parallel situation. Because Barabu situation have been defined as the grab and run system. Maybe that is the situation in Igbo State.
Whatever it is, but it's a very dangerous one for us to have political leadership in the entire eastern Nigeria, and nobody has the God to stand against the killing in the eastern part of the country. It is not a welcome development, and nobody is going to accept that. And that is why you see Nnamdikanu has become command and control. If you control the governors at the end of the day, and I can tell you at the release of Nnamdikanu, you are going to see another level of approach to the issue that has to do with who we are, and what we can do at the end of the day.
Okay, now let us look at the man, Otti. Of course, this is somebody who was privileged to govern Abia State for 8 years. And he have open camp of war. He talked about how he gave the lives of a passenger $1 million in 1999. Gave him 500 million naira. And this is a man who his identity is not questionable. We know that for you to govern a state like Abia State, you must be someone from Abia State. But it looks as if the man is denying his origin.
I think when he became governor, after he finished from University of Maiduguri, we remember that the former senior president, Lawan was his classmate. They all graduated, whatever, in University of Maiduguri. There, I think to an extent, his mother was also somehow within the political circle. But he graduated. I want to.
But as an Igbo man, are you worried that he denies Igbo identity?
Of course, no, I don't, and I'm not worried. We know when Otti becomes something else. When Otti started behaving like Wike, we know when Otti has surrendered his identity. We know all those things. We know that this is not Otti we wish to know when he was governor. The first time governor of Abia State. You understand? But sometime along the line, when he noticed that the source of his income, the source of his political career did not come from the people, it comes from the Fulani. That's where the problem is.
Or does it mean the zeal or Tinubu administration or ambition for 2027 are eating it up?
No, he's just pretending for the reality that hopefully that Tinubu is going to hand over the president to Igbo man come 2027, and even if Tinubu is going to make that attempt, Otti will be the next person is going to hand over power to. You can see how funny Otti has been behaving recently. That puts you on the note that at what point did Otti get to this level of out of being himself completely, losing his identity, speaking against Igbo unity, he's saying, making it very clearly that Obi is nothing to write home about, that he after that Igbo is not his identity and he's not a biafra. And I can tell you that it has its consequences. It has consequences.
Let me even ask you this question, because as at the last count, the Minister of Works, who was the former governor of Ebonyi State, made it clear that they will be having a summit very soon in the southeast to formally declare support for Tinubu in 2027. That they want to bring Obi to endorse Tinubu. Is this an answer to Obi?
No, because they underrated Obi in the past. You know, they were part of the kangaroo that produced this evil administration we are in today. And of course, even at that, the Igbo man knows that, you know, we don't need anybody to tell you that this person is capable. We know that Tinubu is not capable, and that is why we do not vote for him.
Let me even ask this question. If you look at the lives of Rotimi Amici, the lives of Asuta Mbata, the current General President, the lives of Ato Okowa, the former governor of Tekasi. These are people who are from the other side of the divide. Coming up boldly to say, yes, we are Igbo. And you have somebody who have governed Abia State for 8 years.
Please, when you look at these figures too, and that is what we are saying, are they independently made? Can they come out and say, I struggle like P2B to become the governor and be what I am today? Those are the questions we need to ask ourselves. We should not be looking at it from the angle they are decamping. Who made them governors? Who made them rich?
So they are saying they are stooge.
Fulani made them who they are, and when it's the time for them to pay back, they have to move. They don't get any option. And that's why I'm telling you that a lot of people are not seeing it, that the entire South and Southeast is under Fulani political conquest. And that is the truth. The only figure I am not seeing here in that circle is just Peter Obi.
So Peter Obi is the only one that will exemplify himself.
Yeah, that is just outstanding. Are you going to talk about this man here? You know the role Atiku played when he was governor in this state? Atiku played a lot of roles. If you protect him,
let me go ask this question. You know your brother, the FCC minister from Ikore, are you worried that his people entity himself as well is selfish about his identity?
The same factor, the same source. Questionably, who are they? Who met them? Remember how Wike killed Igbos in Igbo? Even when it became glaring that answers was a national issue. Hoping that at the end of the day, remember how Wike was running to Sokoto to meet Tambuwa? Remember how the same Wike was running to Benue? Remember how the same Wike was running all over the entire north, donating 200 million, 500 million, 50 million. But he's killing Igbos in Ikore and he says he's not Igbo. He's from Benin. Which side in Benin? Go and look at it too. Whether there's any Chima that founded the Igbo kingdom. Who is he before the Benin kingdom? We don't want to go there. I will tell you that the same people, the same agenda. There's no two ways about it. What is the source of what Wike is celebrating today? It's the same people. Who are they using? No, Asari Dokubo and the rest of them, who are already supervising the destruction of their own land without benefiting no electricity in their communities. But they say they are billionaires, they are decamping, they are following this thing. Because they are bringing this thing conquest to us, they are bringing political conquest to us. As they are bringing this political conquest, the armed Fulanis are already in the bush, you know, disaliving as many as they can. At the end of the day, those are the consequences that people are saying, it's a mere decamp, it's a mere political game. But what I am saying in Nigeria is no longer a political game. Imagine where we are having series of killings in the entire eastern Nigeria, and none of these governors can be able to come out openly. And bro, even if we are that, I said, condemn this thing, or even show at the scene of the killing to send a signal. None of them have done that, because the Fulani master will call them and ask them, who are you? What are you doing here? You are not going to be gone again. And that is the end of it. Thank you.